Hello everybody, it's Guiding Halo here. I hope you're all doing well. It's time for yet again another Daily Hope. I'm not working in the shop today. I might have pulled a little something in my back, so I'm giving it a rest for a little bit. Might be back at it tomorrow, we'll see. Alright, what do we have for Daily Hope? Thank you for everybody who has commented, the lovely comments, who has watched the channel, who's supports it in a regular way. I'm thinking about moving the Daily Hopes to a different channel. Probably be the beginning of next week if I do, or by the weekend, after the weekend. So yeah, and then I'll just have the regular tarot readings and stuff on the main Guiding Halo channel. So, all right. So just forewarned is forearmed. Thank you for all those who have purchased readings and all of that sort of thing. You've been keeping me busy, which is wonderful. I love it. Not too busy. So if you want some, go ahead and purchase. Just letting you know. And yeah, this weekend I'll be going up to my boys' place again. It's my oldest son's birthday, so that'll be fun. I'm excited about that. Yes, I am. Oh, look at that. Let go of the past and embrace change. Opportunities are close at hand. Hop into this new day with joy. Abundance and good fortune await you. Beautiful. Oh, look at that again, the partnership thing. Being authentic. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. So just do you, my folks. Just do you. Just do you. That's the best you can do anyway. All right. Let's pull some. Oh, it's starting to pour rain. Beautiful. I hear it hitting the window. All right. So let's get some energy cards and messages from the universe has my back deck. Actually, you know what? Before I do that, I'm going to use a different one. Since this is about prosperity, I'm going to use the Abraham Hicks Law of Attraction money deck over here. Well, it's not really money, it's about everything, but it's about abundance and prosperity. And you know what? Maybe I'll just use both of them for both. Yeah, we'll use them for both. When you are in alignment with who you really are, you cannot help but uplift those with whom you come into contact. Your value to those around you hinges upon only one thing, your personal alignment with Source. And the one thing you have to give to another is an example of that alignment, which others may observe, then desire, and then work to achieve. But you cannot give it to them. Everyone is responsible for the thoughts they think and the things that they choose as their objects of attention. So what are you choosing as your object of attention? There's something very potent here in that area of things. We are each responsible for the thoughts we think. So maybe we should all start thinking positive thoughts, just for even a day. Can we allow ourselves, even just for half an hour, to think positive thoughts only? And I know that's a challenge, because I even too get sucked back into the energy of, lack or whatever. Sucked into the energy of things won't work out, whether it's relationship or money or family or finance, whatever it might be. I get into that feeling of loneliness, which means you're alone, but you are never alone, because we know who it is that walks beside us every day. I do not need to have money to attract money. You do not have to have money to attract money, but you cannot feel poor and attract money. The key is you have to find ways to improve the way you feel from right where you stand before things can begin to change. By softening your attention to the things that are going wrong, and by beginning to tell stories that lean more in the direction of what you want instead of in the direction of what is currently happening, your vibration will shift, your point of attraction will shift, and you will get different results. Yep, that's definitely good for right on top of prosperity. For being authentic. Whenever I'm feeling good, I am attracting good. When you think a thought of upliftment or abundance or well-being, you are filled with a feeling of positive emotion. You may trust the way that you feel as the indicator as to which side of this subject, which is really two subjects, you are on. Whether it is the subject of money or lack of it, or health or lack of it, or a relationship or lack of one. Always, when you feel good, you are in a place of attracting that which you are wanting. And really, it's about losing the attachment to what that looks like. Same with the money. Losing the attachment to how it comes to you. I will praise success whenever I see it. So that moment that you're feeling good and you lose resistance to whatever subject you're on, you know, you need to praise yourself for doing that. That's positive reinforcement for your emotions, for your mind. When you find yourself critical of the way anyone has attracted or is using money, you are pushing money away from you. But when you realize that what others do with money has nothing to do with you, and that your primary work is to think and speak and do what feels good to you, then you will be in alignment not only about the subject of money, but about everything, about every important subject in your physical existence. So, the law of attraction adds power to both problems and solutions, right? So, if you're in the vicinity of finding the problems, then you're not usually in the vicinity of finding the solutions. All right, now let's pick some Universe Has My Back decks. You don't have to have money to attract money. You cannot feel poor and attract money, so you've got to somehow soften it. Your vibration will shift, your point of attraction will shift, and you will get different results. I am the loving energy of the universe. Well, we know we are, but can we be? Can we be the loving energy of the universe? Are we in a place to do that? And this card came out upside down. I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. See, when it is that we want something that we cannot have, we are in that opportunity of lack. And the reason I say opportunity is because even the lack can teach us so much. But if we turn this card up this way and always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided, then, you know, it's easier to step into this thing of prosperity. It's about what I always talk about with the trusting the divine no matter where you're at or what you're doing. Absolute blind faith in trusting that the divine has got you, that you're in the perfect place at the perfect moment, not necessarily for all you desire, but for the divine to take you on the path that is best for you to go on next, or that you have manifested to yourself next. And if something not so wanted happens, then you need to remember that you yourself have manifested that by a previous vibration. Now, people do have their own choices as to what they bring about for themselves, and sometimes getting out of a situation is, you know, a matter of time. So remember that. It's all in divine timing. Unfortunately, it's not all in our timing, but I don't think we'd all appreciate it if it came to us instantly. There's something to be said, I think, for the times that are sad and hard, because we learn to pick ourselves up out of the mire, and when we start to feel better, the divine starts to bring us better. And even sometimes when we're not feeling good, the divine brings something along as proof of the saved vibration, our base level vibration that we have, whether we're feeling low in a moment or not. The divine brings something along and actually surprises us. And that should show you that your base vibration is a lot higher than where you're feeling at the moment. Hitting save on your vibration, remember? My vibes speak louder than my words, you see? Can't make that crap up. What was I just saying? You guys ever think that you could just touch a card and not knowing what it says on the other side and speak everything that this card says? Well, you can. Guaranteed. God just did it. What's next here? My vibes speak louder than my words. Whether it is the subject of money or the lack of it, or health or lack of it, or a relationship or lack of one. Always when you feel good, you are in a place of attracting that which you are wanting. Reach out to your tribe in times of need. Family gives you strength when you face the storm. Love your uniqueness. You are full of surprises. Break free from others' expectations and just be yourself. Just have fun. Maybe there's somebody who's dating someone or something and you feel like there's just too much expectation on you, and perhaps it might go a little too fast, or perhaps you're in a situation where you have an idea and someone takes the idea and wants to run with it faster than you're apt to run with it, and you feel a little bit like you want to push back due to safety feelings, or you've become comfortable in a place of things not necessarily working out the way you want them to. So all of a sudden when that happens and that massive shift comes, it's like, whoa, hold on, am I ready for this? Well, the thing is your vibration says yes, but what you focus on will grow. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. So there's something that someone's been focusing on here, and your vibration's been louder and higher than you think, and it's growing something. But I'm getting the feeling that someone might not be ready for the new thing that's coming their way. I know I sure wasn't necessarily ready to move, or to have a new place. I didn't think I'd be building a new bed, that's for sure. So, I mean, there's a whole lot of new that's coming into people's lives and that you're going through, or maybe going through. Perhaps there's not enough new. As you honor and follow the guidance of your heart, prosperity is coming to you now. So what does the guidance of your heart tell you? Perhaps the guidance of your heart or your emotions, something is telling you one thing, so you act on those emotions and then nothing comes of it. But there's been a certain amount of attention to what your heart's desire is. And when nothing comes of it, there's times where we feel low and we feel not in the loving energy of the universe, and we don't always trust the direction of the divine. Time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. Look at that. It's time to honor yourself. If you're feeling low, feel yourself way into hell a low. Feel it way down there, and then you'll be like, this is ridiculous, and you'll snap out of it a lot faster. I mean, do you have to go all the way down in there? No. Can you have a base vibration that's, pretty much feeling good? And most of the time I feel good, yep. But you know what? Like Abraham Hicks says, it's like jumping out of a parachute, or jumping out of a plane without a parachute. Don't worry, it'll be over fast. So the way I look at it is the faster you can get to the ground and have a dead end with that emotion and that train of thought, the better off you're going to be. If you can't go up, then you may as well end it as quick as possible. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. I don't know about y'all. I had a dream the other night that I did not want to have. But I think it was somewhat confirmation, or perhaps leading to some, I don't know, I can't really say fears. It felt like fears, but leading towards some unwanted things, that's for sure. But it also could have been my intuition telling me that if I'd have stayed on a certain trajectory, that those unwanted things would have come along. So it also could be mirroring that you're going through with somebody else, and doesn't have to be a husband, right? It can be or a mate. It can be with your children. There's so many forms of soulmates other than romantic relationships. I'm told to pull this one first. If you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but the first primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering an age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agree to play. Today, trust your spidey sense. Read between the lines. Tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Look at that. Wow, that's beautiful. Dearest you, there are times you get lost, but refuse to see your part in things. Happens to everyone. Sometimes something feels familiar but sort of off. If you're feeling confused, it's best to throw away that map you're using, which only lets you navigate based on your past experiences. That isn't what you need right now. Instead, take a deep breath and open to the truth. A desire to stay in denial. Yeah, this whole thing of trusting. A desire to stay in denial means that part of you doesn't want to be responsible for the pattern that's shown up in your life. Yes, this is the right time to wake up and start again. By the way, you will always get another chance. You have unlimited chances to start again. We love you so much. We really do. Be gentle with yourself. Coming out of denial is like being temporarily blinded by super bright lights. Allow your eyes to adjust. Carry on, special one. A beautiful life awaits. Loving you so, so much. Not necessarily ready to step into the fray, but it's calling you. It's calling someone out there. I'm telling you, I feel like, remember, I think it was a couple of readings ago, I said I'm like shaking. I feel like something's coming. I can't even put my hand on it per se, but let's get Angel Whispers. I have these Angel Whispers by Debbie Malone. Oops. Oh, well, that was fast. Life is too short. Focus on what you can achieve, not what you haven't. Life never ends. Spirit endures all. Look at that. Spirit is with us. Spirit is here to guide us, to love us, you know. To help us understand that being the best version of ourselves isn't necessarily being perfect. It's about embracing the beauty that you are. I love you guys. I hope this resonates. I'll talk to you again soon. Blessings.